Okay, for 113, they are giving us this word problem, and the important information in this word problem is that Meredith lives 24 blocks from her friend's house, right? And then they say if she travels 1 block every minute, how many minutes would it take? Well, if she travels 1 block every minute, then it's going to take her 24 minutes, right? 24 minutes, 24 minutes. Then it says, what if she travels 2 blocks every minute? So in the first minute, she'll go 2. In the second minute, she'll go 4. In the third minute, she'll be 6 blocks. In the fourth, she'll be 8, right? So that's going to take her 12 minutes, right? 12 minutes. And how are we doing this, right? What we're really doing for the first one, if she travels 1 block every minute, we're taking 24, right? Let's move this over here. We're taking 24, right, blocks, and we're dividing it by 1 block per minute, right? And this gives us 24 minutes, right? Because the blocks cancel. For the 12 minutes, we're doing 24 blocks, right? Blocks over 2 blocks per minute, 2 blocks per minute. And we're getting 12 blocks now, or 12 minutes. Although this isn't required, let's think about why we actually get 12 minutes here. Why do the units cancel? Well, let's look at this for a second. So when we divide by a fraction, right, we're really multiplying by the reciprocal. So let's do that. So I have 24 blocks, right? And I'm going to multiply that by the reciprocal of 2 blocks per minute. A reciprocal means I'm flipping that fraction. So what I end up with is minute, or 1 minute, over, right, 2 blocks. And now what happens, right? The blocks, right? This is kind of like over 1. The blocks cancel. The 24 divided by 2 becomes 12, and the only units are minutes, right? That's why we're ending up with 12 minutes. Okay, so that's A. Now let's look at B. Copy and complete the table below to represent the amount of time it would take Meredith to get to her friend's house if she traveled at different rates, right? So the table, this is B, is like speed and time to get to there, right? I'm abbreviating a little, right? And we've figured out some of these, right? Let's just make a table here, right? And the speed is in blocks per minute, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. They're giving us nice numbers here, 10, 12, 24. So we already figured out when it's 1, it took 24 minutes. When it was 2, it took 12 minutes, right? When it's 3, so what's 24 divided by 3? That's 8, right? And 24 divided by 4 is 6. And then you just keep going here. So if the speed is 6, 24 divided by 6 is 4. If the speed is 8, 24 divided by 8 is 3. If the speed is 10, 24 divided by 10, right? 24 over 10 is 2.4, right? 2.4. 24 divided by 12 is 2, and 24 divided by 24 is 1. So there's your table completed. And then C says, what happens to the time it takes to get to her friend's house as the speed increases? So in this table, the speed is increasing going this way, right? And then the question is, what's happening to these numbers on the bottom, right? And what's happening is they are decreasing. They are decreasing the numbers, right? Or in this case, it says what happens to the time. So the time is decreasing, right? Decreasing.